Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm supposed to be here finishing up my Itty Bitty Doily mini, the final part for my Blossoms and Bling project. And I videoed it yesterday, went to rewatch it, and realized the whole time I had my autofocus on. I thought I had turned it off, but I guess I didn't. And it, because of my, crafting and moving around, it kept pulsing and pulsing and pulsing through the whole video, so I had to erase it. So obviously I can't do it over again because everything's done. So this is just going to be a flip through, and I can show you what I did. And, hopefully for those beginning will have seen enough in the first video of, what to do that, it didn't really need to be, step by step for the second video. So I am bumming about it, but, there's nothing I can do, and it is what it is. So anyway, this is a flip through. So here's the front cover, and I didn't do anything more to it than I did on the first video. And then on the second page, the only other thing I did was I added this AB bling to the center. Oops, that got stuck. That shouldn't be there. And I realized why, because I put this little tiny rhinestone here. But I'll have to wait and do that because when I closed it up, I guess it wasn't, the glue wasn't dry, and so it ended up sticking to this flower. So I'll have to do that over again. On this page, I did do a couple of things in the video I had to erase. I added this trim on the bottom, this one here. I added this flower. Then I added these three little flowers here, and I added this little dangle flower here. Okay, on this side, all the dangles were done, so all as I did to this side was I added a piece of this trim, which is a new trim that I had just gotten in the mail from Crafty Me Shop. And I don't know if the colors are going to come out right, but these are little pink flowers, and I added my little tiny, tiny AB pearls to the center of all the flowers. And so that's all I did on this one. And then the last page I hadn't done anything to except, for the actual page, and then this part was done here, the middle flower. So I added the dangles. I added, let me see what I added so I can show you. I added 2 rows of this dangle here, which you're not going to see much of, just the dangles themselves. And then I added 2 rows of this dangle. And then I added, these are flower appliques, and I added 2 of those. And then I added this flower dangle on top of that in the rhinestone flat back. And then I added these 2 little white flowers and these 2 little acrylic flowers with the rhinestone centers there. And that's what I did on this page. And then on the back, the only thing I did was I added this little trim here for a white dangle, and then this piece here, and these are all seed beads and sequins. I added that. And then I put it together by just using one of these rings and I just went through all 3 of the pages, and then I added seam binding, and I had made these earrings like a few years ago, and I decided to add those, and I just added them in the knot of the seam binding with the bow, because whoever gets this may want to use the earrings. They've never been used, and they could just take them right off and use them if they wanted to. So anyways, that's my flip through of the little tiny mini. And yeah, I have to get over the fact that that video had to be deleted, and it was like 40 minutes long too, because I did all that I just showed you in the one video. But anyway, I'm going to be starting on a new project soon. I'm not sure what it is. Could be paper, could be fabric, and lace. It could be both. It probably will be both, because I have to get back to some paper. So if you'd like, please leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. And a like, if you do like the video. And I know I'll have something else in the works before Christmas, but anybody that has things going on and won't be watching, or whatever, just have a very Merry Christmas if I don't hear from you, and I'll be back again soon with another project share. Bye for now.